Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Desert Island, where I think we're going to carry on what we did last time. Let's move this barn up here, which has all our paper in it, because there's no point in having it so far away from it. And let's move our school down to here. And I am going to use a belt to input paper to school. If I can turn my camera around, which I cannot do. There we go. I was messing about with some of the keybinds and I think I might have messed something up somewhere. Go into there. Okay, we don't need you anymore, we don't want you anymore, and do you know what? Let's let that empty out the paper it's got. Then we'll move it up there. There'll be another one sort of clear there. You done? You done? Okay, awesome. Right, down here, down here, down here, down here, and put you there. There we go, and you get all the paper in the world, and there will be much rejoicing, and everyone is happy, and yay. Okay, so that's the paper side. This is going to be, and that there is probably going to be our lumber side, and don't know what's going to go on here. I might yeah, we'll figure that one out. I don't know, that's fine. Sugar's in the right place there, that's fine. Okay, so that also allows me, well, I can't really run the train track through because that lump that's in the way, but we're going to run the train track probably along and down here and then along there on stilts. That makes sense, but I want to extend this out so I can put some more houses here and get some things going so we can actually have some deliveries of goods, because we need some. We desperately need some. So let's extend this out just a little bit. The people in this town aren't going to really have gardens or anything like that. It's more terrace housing, if you can imagine. So we don't have to worry about them having gardens or anything like that at all. I think we'll put some more trees down there, but I can't just plant trees. I need to put them on tree planters, so you might fill that up with more trees and yeah, just have a little thing down there. Let's stop you doing that because that's really bizarre. I don't know why you take that route. That's odd. I think wagons and yeah, they ignore, even though they travel faster on paths, they just ignore them. It appears. Look, he's traveling on there, but no, he's following the path here. But then seems to go back a different way, which is just odd. I don't quite understand it. So yes, we're going to put a train yard here, so that's going to be right next to the quarry, or maybe yeah, we're going to have like rails come off and split to go different directions. So we will figure that out. But what I want to do is I want to start selling things to buildings here. So we might have to move that food market because we're going to expand a little bit this way, and that needs to be a different location. But we can put in to what we're here 4. We'll put another 4 there. Do we want to leave a gap between them? Oh, also we've unlocked mine shafts. That's good. We desperately want that. I think I will put a gap between them. Just because we'll upgrade those as far as we can. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that's level 5. These are all level 5. Yeah, these are all top tier. Top tier housing makes sense. Probably won't upgrade all these all the way. They might go level 4 at the most. But I think that makes sense there. So we've got a street going on there. So extend that out. We don't have enough wood. That was something I was a little worried about. That's kind of what I was thinking here. Maybe I should put in a lumber mill here and just have wood being made. It could even go on the docks. That would not necessarily be a terrible idea, would it? Let's be honest here. I do need to change something in my controls. Bear with me just a quick moment here. There is an option to move the camera. Camera pan mode. Camera look mode. So, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Because you can use the middle mouse button to move it around, but sometimes when I'm holding multiple buttons, I can't use the middle mouse button to do it. So I changed that one, and as I said, I was changing some controls here, trying to figure out if I could get these onto keypad buttons, but I apparently can't. So okay, and then put camera mode as middle click. There we go. So we can now click and drag with the middle mouse button, and then hold caps lock. There we go. That just works for me. You can also hold right click, but if you select an object and hold right click, you actually delete the object. You don't do that. I've just deleted a worker. What was he doing? Was he selling fish to there? I feel as if he might have been. I'm not sure. That was a mistake. Yeah, that was probably a mistake there. Oops. Right. But anyway, I would like to put in a pathway going up there, and then do the same here. No, that one. Like so. There we go. We've got to go to pathways. They're slightly offset from the other ones. That's fine because they're in between houses, so they're just little walkways for people. Yeah, so we need wood. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting a forester down here, because he can happily just sit on the edge there, right next to our fishery. Yeah, that'd be okay, I think. And you are just gonna grab wood, and we might open this barn up here. Yeah, I think we're gonna move some things around here. We're gonna move the base to be over there. Leave that lamppost there. We're gonna put a barn here, and that barn. What are you doing, Mr. Worker? Nothing. Were you the one that was delivering fish over to there? I think you probably were. That forward. Actually, move that back. Make that look a little bit. There we go. The pathing is very interesting in this game. It's very, yeah. I don't know what you were doing. I'm thinking you were selling fish to this market here. I'm going to tell you to do that again. I don't know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to unlock this, and I'm going to filter it to be wood, because it just makes sense to have some wood on a dock. Seems like a thing that would be around, and we'll just do that, and that should be enough to keep us, because we're never going to really need massive amounts of just standard wood. But What on earth is happening there? He is actually going inside that building. He's going inside that one too. You're not going in there. Are you going inside the market? No? Wait. For some reason the market can't deliver to that one square there. There we go. I'm going to leave that. Because then when he finishes filling this up, he's just going to hide inside the barn. Which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. You're probably never going to run out. You are feeding all those houses there, which is what I want. We're going to expand this way as well. The general store will start selling wood. But we need to have like a large storage area here. For things. So yeah. So let's move this here and let's build up some of our station here. So that's going to be our foot station for peoples. You should go back. Oh, we've got lampposts and things everywhere at the moment, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll do some decoration afterwards. That's fine. I just want to get the function working. So we've got this here, but we need a rail yard to store the goods. I don't really want a central area for it, but I kind of think for this place we should have well, we need a drop off for wood. Wood comes from here, so wood will come from up there. But we need a wood town here. Things are going to change a lot as time goes on. Things are going to be moved around and moved back and forward and other bits and pieces. So this is going to be a little confusing for a while. We are getting through these berries, which is good. I kind of want to use them all up. In fact, we could probably get another wagon taking berries down to here, just to make us a bit more money. Would not be terrible. No, I do wish that would connect. That would be nice, but it doesn't. That's the way it is. So, okay. So we need this barn. Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to have the trains come off, and then like have I was going to have multiple lines, or like a barn of stone on a line and a barn of wood on a line. But that's not how it's going to work here, is it? Because we've got 2 delivery stops over here. Again, this is a temporary thing. This is not going to be how it is. Are you really? Why are you really on stone? Wow. Guess we need to get another stone train going on there. But no. We're going to have 1 train per stop, aren't we? That was the idea. I really, really wish there was a way. See, you're on the way back. Why didn't you drop off your stone in there? Well, hang on. Why would you be full? I wish trains had an option to filter like a different, like a colour, for instance, and then you could do a train stop and say, hey, go, blue trains go that way, red trains go this way. Right, you can't drop off any wood because you don't have any. I don't understand why you came back with all that stone. Don't understand that. That's something I might have to look into. Unless when we loaded the game he was literally on that rail stop. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so right, so we're manually transporting goods down here to the main. Hey, maybe that wouldn't be so bad here. What if we say the lumber mill is not part of this town, but it's just people could travel to it? So we'd have a couple of houses up here. You know, we do like 5 houses up here, so we'd move some of these, and they transport goods down to the main town, and then from the main town is a distribution of logs, wood, going off somewhere, and then this town has nothing. This is just, it just consumes and consumes, which is something we also need to do. We need drop-offs, which we can do with silos. That's not so bad. Like here, we have a silo. We can just put multiple silos in and have wagons and things go to them. I think that would make more sense, because then we can have the drop-offs I want on the main rail, but the pickups I want off the main rail, so we can have them with logic saying, hey, only go if you've actually got 20 stone, because there's no point in going if you haven't got 20 stone. The reason I would like to filter the trains is so that I could do that for the drop-offs as well. So we could have this train here as a stone train, but you're a stone train only for that area. You're not a stone train for that area over there that might need stone. We'd have a different train going that way. But I can't do that because there's no way I can filter trains to travel certain directions. Don't know how to get around. I want. Let's try something. Let's try something. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. So, let's build a tiny loop. There we go. Okay, tiny loop, and we have one coming off there. Why does that never work? And got pardon that. So here. There we go. So they all go back on the same line. That's fine. So say we want. This is too small to do what we want to do. But say we want. This track would go off that way, and this track would go off a different way. So we want 2 stone trains, both filtered to stone. But we want only 1 stone train to go this way and 1 stone train to go that way. So what if I put 2 pushers in and had you filtered to... I think something that wouldn't end up on the train system. What about this mana gems? It gives us 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives us 10 different colours potentially. Because I don't think any of these should be on things. They might do, but I think if we're ever going to do boosters, I will just do the magic floating crate for them. So we'll say you are white, and you are going to be red. And then you can be white, and you can be red. So we've got 2 different filters, stone and stone. Okay. I'd like some stone, if you would be ever so kind. Wow, you are really low on stone. Okay, maybe we're just out of stone. Maybe that's the problem. Are you just not filling them up fast enough? No, you are. Okay. Maybe I should do this with something else. Why are you going all the way around the world? We'll upgrade this delivery system to wagons. It seems that people are not fast enough for that. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right. So you're now going to be stone. This is just on-screen experimental. I've never tried this. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. But yeah. Off you go. You go down there. You go down there. That works. That's good. Okay. Can you still pick up stone? You cannot, because your main filter is no. So that breaks you picking up stone. Damn it. Okay, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's a shame. That is a shame. It would be nice if I could do that. If I could have it like you are the fire crystal track, yet you are supposed to pick up stone. If I turn that off. No. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. And I think if you do it the other way around, it doesn't work with the filter system. Memory serves. Yeah, you don't recognise that you've got fire crystals in you. Yeah, that second filter takes priority. So okay, so that's not gonna work. Damn it! I really thought I found a way to do it, but yeah, there's no way to get them to actually pick up the stone because their overall filters override stuff. Oh well, it was worth a try. It didn't work. So I don't quite know how I'm going to do this. I'm kind of thinking maybe right, you've done it again, haven't you? You do as you're told. Go to the right place. Okay. Damn you. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking maybe I could just have it like. I would say we'd have a stone pickup and split it 3 ways with the splitter. So one goes off that way, one goes off this way. But that only works with 3 lines. So. I guess the best way of doing this is going to be having them filtered for drop off as well as for pickup, and then have some logic once we get logic. Because I don't know if we've even got logic unlocked yet. I don't think we have. No, to say, hey, if you're below 1 cartful, then yes. But if you've got more than a cartful, more than 20 blocks, then no. So then a train will bypass it. Because otherwise what's going to happen is if this something up here requires stone, this is going to get all the stone, and until this is full up, we're not going to get any stone up there. Which isn't ideal. Isn't ideal at all. So maybe we'll swap these out for silos instead. Might be an idea. Yeah, okay. I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I want to do this and how I want to have it work. I mean, there's no reason I couldn't use caravans to just travel along long distances as well. That's not a huge problem, but the rail system, I like the idea of delivering it by rail. And you can, of course, build multiple rail. There's no reason why I couldn't have a rail track just going from here to there, and then have another rail track coming from here to somewhere else. You know, make Grand Central Station. Bring all my goods here, move them around with people, and then send them all out wherever they need to go. How's that for an idea? I kind of like that idea. I'll clear this quarry out here, and then we'll probably just build over top of it, and then have a track for each town, and then the town goods come back into the central station, and then from the central station that goes out. It would be a bit weird if something up here is produced that is needed down here, but central distribution is kind of an idea that works anyway. Don't know how I'd balance it. Might as well just balance it with people, wouldn't I? I just have workers. Literally, there'd be loads of workers. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, I like this. I like this idea. Yeah. Let me know what you do. You like the idea of a grand central one? I kind of do. I kind of like the idea of doing it that way. It's something a bit different. Oh wait, I need to raise the terrain. I don't know. There we go. And we want to have multiple pickup lines and multiple drop-off lines. So we're dropping off here. Right now we don't need any of these goods, but we will want to pick up. So the station here might have to be a bit bigger. We might have to move this mine over. Don't know. We have got mine shafts now, so I should probably put some of those in. Although we don't have any pickaxes. So yeah, so iron is going to be an export here, which we have got enough of. But you're not being supplied enough. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you just need more. Yeah, so we'd have the trains come in. Oh, yeah, sorry, you're here already. We'd have a couple of drop-offs, and then we would have multiple pickups. And doing it that way would be good, because we could do the logic is something that kind of works even in real life. Kind of works in real life. What am I talking about? Logic works perfectly in real life. Places like this, we are full on wood and empty on stone. So these here would call through or send a message via the train, because you imagine we're back in the send a telegraph down the line and go, hey, we don't need any more stone, or we don't need any more wood, but could you send some more stone? One cart isn't enough. So then we could change these to actually just being empty, and then they'll go down and pick up whatever is required. The biggest problem to that is figuring out how to send. If we send a train into the system going, well, it needs wood, so it goes, it picks up wood, and then come out and go, who needs wood? Where are we going to? If you need wood, go that way. If you need wood, go that way. If you need wood, go that way. If no one needs wood, go back into the system. Yeah. That would put trains everywhere. Oh dear Lord, that's a logistical nightmare. And I was trying to make this just look good. That's what I was trying to do with this series, but I don't know if I want to go down that line now of building a huge train station here with all the goods in it, or just carrying on doing what I'm doing here, and because of course this works. This is working. We could go bomb. Oh, there we go. And then some train stations, and just leave it as it is. You're dropping off wood and you're dropping off stone, and then we'd have another train come along and picking up iron. the problem to that is we have a big station here, is that everyone's going to have their own drop off, and then whoever requires it is going to have to pick it up. But yeah, everyone will have their own drop off. So you will drop off iron here on this track, and then if someone needed it on the other track, we'd have to get it to it, which is easily doable because we can quite literally just go to one of our people, one of our wagons for instance, and go, hey, supply this with that, and it will just go, hey, in this area, if I can find any iron, go and grab it. And there should really only be one iron source, which is from there. Or if I need wood, go and grab it. So if two places need wood, you just go, hey, supply that one with wood, supply that one with wood, and the two wagons will go, hey, wood is coming from here, bring the wood in. Because you'd have one source, which would be a barn, and multiple they're sources as well, aren't they? But yeah, you have one barn, which is where the goods come in, and silos where goods go out. I have noticed, in not just in this and a couple of other series I'm doing as well, the Kerbalism ones and that, I'm talking a lot and not doing a lot. And I think that's just because my brain is just going, there is so much that can be done. And how do you want to do it? Because there are so many ways to do things. So, what do you think of a grand station here? A great big station right here. We'll get rid of the sugar. Once this stone is gone, we'll go off and find some other stone, and we'll put it in basically here where this is. Maybe move it along here a little bit because there's space there. And then we'll have our lumber up here making wood. We have this down here making paper, which is probably overkill, although it's not by the looks of things. So yeah. And then we'll just have a train system for each town. Should we go down that route, or should we just have a couple of barns here and filter them all individually? So one for planks, one for stone, one for this, one for that, you know, and then just have trains dedicated to picking up stuff, and then have a system here where if this has got more than, say, we'll have probably silos for that because it's smaller. So if it's got more than one train or whatever, if it's got more than so many in it, just turn off the rail stop and then it will go to the next one, and then just have a giant, almost a giant loop going around the town, around the area. What do you think? What would you prefer that I build here? I'm going with the station. Like the idea of the station, but we'll see. We will see. How have you what? Hey, did we move that from over there? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, probably. But yeah. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, lots of talking, not much going on this episode. I know. I'm terrible. But yeah. Let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. So right. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. Oh, row of houses. Awesome. And yeah, till then, as always, have fun.